Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. It's been a minute since I've been on, so please excuse the mess while my life is under reconstruction. Recently, I was gifted some items that are really beneficial for dry hair and skin. I've got dry skin and I got some dry hair, and I also have had some newer makeup items that are very inexpensive that I've been wanting to demo for a while. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Olaplex. This is Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. This has gotten amazing reviews. I've heard of it, I've seen it, totally never even considered purchasing it because it's very expensive. This is 3.3 ounces for $30. If it weren't gifted to me, I would never have picked it up. However, I'm really glad I was able to use this because I've got very dry hair. It's just almost like straw sometimes. So I have used it one time. You use it on damp hair and you saturate it and you leave it there for about 10 minutes, and then you shampoo your hair and condition it. And again, I've only used it once, but I could tell in the texture of my hair that it was much improved. It's going to take a little while, obviously, to repair the damage from all the coloring, and I haven't had a decent haircut in a really long time. So I am looking forward to see how this works out after several applications. The next thing that I've been hearing about that seems to be all the rage is castor oil. Now, this is Jamaican black castor oil. It's cold pressed and it is organic. I got this at TJ Maxx for $7.99. I had been hearing about the health benefits of castor oil. Also, using it to regrow, brow hair in your head. But apparently it's got some incredible health benefits as well, and very moisturizing and good for the skin. So my skin is dry, so I've been using this for the last few days. I've been using it as part of my moisturizer. I just put a little drops in my moisturizer, mix it up, and use it on my face and my neck, and I've been using it straight on my arms and around my knees where I might have some crepey skin. So I'm excited to see if there's going to be any improvement in the tone of my skin, and also apparently maybe good for reducing the appearance of maybe sunspots. I've got a whopper of one right there, so we shall see. I'm going to give it about 30 days and see if there is any significant improvement, so I will keep you posted. The next thing I've been hearing about is, I don't know, do they pronounce this Cerave or Cerave? I'm not sure, but there is a dermatologist on YouTube. I can't think of her name. I see her sometimes, but she has been raving about this hydrating foaming oil cleanser. That's very good for dry to very dry skin. I try to avoid foaming cleansers because they tend to be drying. So I've had this now for a few days. I got this at Ulta with my gift card for $17.99, I think is what the price was. So it's not super inexpensive, but you get a lot. There's 12 ounces here, and you don't need very much. I can tell you that right now. I've used it, given myself as much as 2 pumps, which was probably too much. I think 1 pump would be sufficient, but I do really like this. My skin does not feel dry. There's no tight feeling. Of course, I'm still going to follow up with moisturizer, but pretty happy with this product so far. So the next product I'm going to talk to you about is The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a brand out of, I believe, the UK, and these are pretty high quality skincare products for extremely reasonable prices. I have The Ordinary skincare in several different formulations. I've got their moisturizer, I have their niacinamide, I've got some retinol. I've used quite a bit. I used to have some cleanser. I really like the brand, but I had recently run out of vitamin C, And so I picked some of this up. This is vitamin C suspension 30% in silicone. It was $8.90. And so we'll see. Vitamin C has to be in a certain stable formulation for it to really be effective. So this brand so far has not disappointed me, but I'm just happy to get my hands on some vitamin C because vitamin C is so very beneficial for your skin. Anti-aging, it brightens. I don't want to be without vitamin C, so I was happy to get my hands on this. Okay, this next item, wow, wow, wow. Ulta Beauty brand Youthful Glow Foundation Serum Drops. Okay, these were on sale for 50% off. So it was $8. And I tested it while I was at Ulta and I was blown away. So I picked this up and my goodness, I really am impressed. I don't particularly like Ulta brand products. I don't really like their color products. I find them to have not very good payout and just I haven't been happy with them in the past. So I was very pleasantly surprised. This is probably the best $8 I think I have spent in a really long time on a makeup product. It is excellent. So I applied it earlier, the best I could with what I had to work with in this room that I'm in right now. So I will show you this looked before and after and how it applied, and I really love it. Important to shake this and be very careful with application because it squirts out really fast. The consistency is not super thin, but it is definitely that lovely serum feel. Here I was actually holding the camera with one hand while applying with my fingers, and it applied just fine with my fingers. I was very happy with the application, the way it goes on the skin, the way it covers for such a light coverage. It's just beautiful. It sits well. It doesn't sit in your lines. I just can't believe how well this serum performs for such an inexpensive product. So I went ahead and added a little bit more on a damp sponge and covered around my eyes and just got just a little bit better coverage, you know, in a little better lighting there, and was just very happy with the texture. Just thumbs up. So this next item that I picked up is Revlon Photoready Insta-Fix. And this was something that I saw at Walgreens. It was on clearance. I think I got it for $4 and a little bit of change. So I really like the Revlon Color Stay products. And this is the shade Vanilla, which is way too light for me, but I wanted to try this and see what the texture was like and use it in a contouring effect to see if I could brighten up some of the shadows on the center of my face and brighten it up a little bit. And this is how it worked. For a cream stick foundation, the texture was very light. I mean, remarkably light and very forgiving on mature skin. So I was liberal when I applied this. I wasn't holding back. So here I am basically just trying to lighten up the center of my face like I normally do. And I'm sorry that, you know, when I was holding the camera, half my face is cut off, and I so apologize for that. My setup here is not the best. But I am quite impressed with a clearance item that works this well. So I covered the areas and then I just went in and blended it a little bit with my finger as well with a damp sponge, and absolutely love the results. The next item I picked up was the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It's a clear gel, and I can't remember how much it cost. I'll have to get back to you on that. It's just a clear gel like this, and basically I would just apply some to my fingers and apply it, and then take a spoolie brush as I did in this demonstration. I applied a little product to my finger and just sort of applied it to my brows and put the brows in their place. I've got very wiry brows that have a mind of their own. And then I just picked up the spoolie end of this LA Colors dollar store brow pencil just to, you know, shape them a little bit. And for $6, you really can't go wrong. The next thing I picked up is this e.l.f. Illuminous Putty blush, and this is the shade Belize. A nice kind of like a shimmery bronzing effect to it. So what I did was I applied it to the back of my hand. And then I applied it with I tapped the brush into the product, and then I applied it as I'm getting ready to show you here. So as I said, I put some on the back of my hand, and then I just took my blush brush here and tapped it until I got the desired color payout. I didn't have to use a lot, but I did find that it didn't last long after the application, so that was a little disappointing, but it was an inexpensive product. This last thing I want to show you is something I didn't even know existed, but whoever invented this is a genius. This is an eyelash mascara separator comb thing. I've had this for a while, and wow. So this will take care of your clumpy mascara. What I use today is the Essence Lash Princess False Effect. It is a really good mascara, and it's such a good mascara. I probably chose the wrong one because I couldn't get it to clump. I just caked it on. I still couldn't get it to clump. However, I still was able to demonstrate how this works. And this is a handy dandy little tool. I don't even remember how long ago it was. Maybe it was like $4 or $5. I don't remember. You got to have one of these. If you're having issues with clumpy mascara, this is the answer right here. I wish I had a better demonstration of a clumpy mascara, but this mascara is just too good. And it's like $4.99, so it's just a really excellent mascara for the price. But here you can see it's very easy, no chance of really stabbing yourself in the eye. Just a really good product. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the products that I demonstrated in probably less than optimal filming conditions, but it's gonna get better. Anyway, thanks for stopping by.